Based on Dakota's demeanor inside his cage, mellow might be an understatement.
Hey, is that you? I think it is. You want to come say hi? All right. I'll come say hi to you. Come on.
It becomes evident to Brandon that Dakota's apparent calmness
All the way out. Don't be scared.
might actually be a sign of a more problematic trait.
Come on. It's okay. There you go. Good. No one's gonna hurt you. Don't worry. We'll take it slow. You ready? Watch this. There you go. Good. Come on. There you go. Good.
Brandon brings the gentle Malamute mix to Lucky Dog Ranch, where he gives him his red training collar.
There. Amazingly enough, you look prettier than before. I don't know how that even happened.
And introduces him to the back.
Let him in. Let him in. Go on. Make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
While Dakota does engage with his new housemates, he doesn't always seem to be at ease. And that's a behavior that a family in Santa Clarita, California certainly knows something about.
I'm Lori, and my family and I live in Santa Clarita. We have 4 boys, ages 23 to 15, with Camden being our youngest. Camden is wonderful, very social child, but he does have anxiety.
Camden was talking to us a little while ago about how he felt a dog would really help him with his anxiety.
I reached out to Brandon because I was looking for a dog for a little bit and couldn't really find what I was looking for. I want one to just chill with me and play a little and just hang out.
Just hanging out is not on the calendar for Dakota and Brandon, as there is work to be done.
Today I'll be doing my assessment of Dakota and his knowledge of the 7 common commands. Sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Come on, step into my office. First thing I ask him to do is sit. Do you sit? And he sits perfectly for me. And then I ask him to go down. Do you go down? Do you know a down? And he had not a clue what I was talking about. He doesn't exactly have a heel trained on him, but he's not too much of a puller, which is actually kind of shocking because Malamutes or Husky-type breeds, that is what they are bred for. They were bred to pull.
Right now, however, Dakota is not in a pulling mood. He's not in a mood to do much at all.
It's a new place, new environment, new sights, new sounds, new smells. It's very overwhelming. I get it. Let's take it at your speed. Come on.
Hiding behind the big size and friendly face of 2-year-old Malamute mix Dakota
Good.
is his struggle with timidity.
There you go. Good. Good.
So Brandon focuses on gaining Dakota's trust, interspersing training with constant acts of reassurance. It's a small step, but a very important one. And it ultimately gives Brandon the confidence he needs to meet with Dakota's potential adoptive family.
Good. Good.
Smooth swing. There it is. Good.
Today I'll be doing a meet and greet of the Wicklers to see if they're a good match for Dakota. They happen to be watching their son's football practice at his high school, so I decided it was a good time to meet them there. Hey guys.
Hi, Brandon.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Good to meet you. Boy out there having the game?
Yeah, Camden's the one on the far side.
So tell me a little bit about yourselves.
We're both social workers, and we have 4 boys. 2 are away at college. The middle one's still at home, and then we have Camden, who's the youngest. He's a sophomore in high school, and he does have anxiety. And so he thought that it would be good for him to bring another dog into the family, a dog that he could take care of and that would help with his anxiety and give him a little more responsibility.
And right as I said that, Camden came up from the football field, and I got to know him a little better. That was you kicking out there?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, pretty good. So you're looking for a dog, huh?
Yes, I am.
What kind of breed types you like?
Favorite is a Husky, but I like anything.
What is it about the Huskies you like?
I like the way they look, and they're very vocal and howl a lot. I like that about them.
You like the howling?
Yeah.
So everything I'm hearing sounds good. You guys sound like a great family, and I do have a dog that does fit the profile of exactly what you're looking for. He is that Husky-type mix that you like. I think he's a little more of a Malamute. In fact, I think he's a little more of a hybrid, which is a touch of a wolf in there, which is not a bad thing. But the only issue right now is I'm just getting to know him, and I have a long way to go with training. In the meantime, what I like to do is send someone over to your house to make sure your house is obviously adequate for a dog. And assuming everything checks out, we'll move forward.
I'm very excited that he says that he might have a dog that seems good for us, but it's too early to know, so we gotta wait and find out.
If Dakota is going to be a match for a family with a son who suffers from anxiety, Brandon needs to pull the dog further out of his shell.
He's definitely skittish. It's his DNA. He's not only Malamute. I really believe there's a touch of wolf in there. Hollywood wants us to believe that wolves are savage creatures, when the reality is wolves are one of the shyest animals on the planet. They're extremely skittish. So today I'll be working Dakota in the very beginning stages of counter conditioning, getting him over his fear of noises coming out of nowhere. I set up random objects that make different noises all over the training yard. And from there, I start walking Dakota around. Walk through it. There you go. Naturally, Dakota's skittish personality comes out and he hits the brakes and tries to retreat. But I don't let him. I want him to face his fear. Good, good. So eventually he starts standing his ground. It's okay, good, good. He's being desensitized to the noises, to the randomness, to the unknown. Good, keep it going, good, good, good. Eventually, nothing's scaring him here because he's already seen what it is. He knows he's not gonna get harmed, but we're still in the yard. It's a big bad world out there with a lot of random noises. Keep it going, good. Time to take it to the next level. Let me go up.
Despite boasting some wolf ancestry, 2-year-old Malamute mix Dakota still has the tendencies of a shy puppy. While the landscape makeover at Dakota's potential future home is well underway, a visitor at his current home is about to provide Brandon with some bold inspiration. Because at this point, Dakota trusts dogs more than people.
And that is where Tugger comes in.
Therapy dog and social media star Tugger will be acting as sort of a teacher's assistant for this lesson.
The technique I'll be doing with Dakota is known as the daisy chain. I hook them both up in harnesses, and then I take about a 4-foot leash and connect it to both harnesses. All right. Now they're technically tethered together. Now they're one dog. Tugger follows me, and Dakota follows Tugger. After about 15 minutes of doing this, I introduce a lot of the same items that Dakota was afraid of the other day. Pull him through it, pull him through it. Good, there you go. Nice. Tugger would literally pull him through the situation. It's okay, good, good, good. By the end of the session, all three of us were walking through any situation that Dakota was weary of before. It's time to take it to the next level and get him out in the big bad world.
The next day, as the makeover at the Wickler home is entering its final stages, Brandon takes his daisy chain to the streets.
Good. Everywhere we went, Tugger was right there helping Dakota ease his fears of new situations, new chaotic moments that he's never seen. Time and again, Dakota hit the brakes because he had no idea what he sees ahead, but he's trusting Tugger's decision to walk right through it. Come on. Tugger is the crown champion at facing situations. Good boy, come on, good boy. He's basically afraid of nothing, and he's showing Dakota the correct way to face his fears.
At long last, Dakota has shaken off his timidity to become the dog he was always meant to be. In the process, under Brandon's training, he's even found time to master the 7 common commands.
It's been a long road for Dakota. Today's the big day for him. It's the day he finally gets to meet his new forever family. I snuck along the side of the house, and I peeked around the corner to the backyard. That's where I saw Lori brushing Chloe, and I decided that was a perfect time to surprise her. Someone else might need a little grooming, too.
Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, oh, look at you, hi. Oh my gosh, look at you, you're beautiful.
Surprise you?
Yeah.
Good. Dakota's also going to be a big part of Camden's life for his anxiety. So Lori went ahead and called Camden outside.
Camden.
Come say hi to your new dog.
Well, I came out here, there was Dakota. Seeing Dakota for the first time was really cool. He's a really cool dog. He's very, very sweet.
It was just indescribable. It was everything. To see them have their moment together for the first time and to be able to have this dog for Camden is just everything that my husband and I could ask for.
It was exciting to see his smile. He just seemed so happy. It warmed my heart to see him so happy.
I let them finish having their moment, and then I wanted to show Camden everything about this dog that he'll need to know. See this head? Think of this as a football player, okay? The higher it is, the less leverage he has. The lower it is, the more power he has. Camden right now has to become the trainer. Find a comfortable area. Go lower. He has to work with Dakota and know how to deal with his timidity issues when they come up. So heel, start walking. Walking, keep going. There you go, good, good. Just like that. Now put it on your hips, say heel and turn. Heel. Good, good, good. Talk to him, good boy. And the more Camden worked Dakota, the smoother things got. And at that point, I was convinced I'd seen enough, and it was time for a wardrobe change.
Dakota's new look? His green graduation collar.
Well, it's all yours. Take care of him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come here, Dakota.
Having Dakota is gonna help me because he can calm me down while I also calm him down. I can't thank Brandon enough for helping me out and getting me a perfect dog.
Aussie might have the physical appearance of an outgoing dog, but his behavior in the kennel shows otherwise.
Yeah. A little bit shy, aren't you? Well, you leave me no choice. Come on in. Can I say hi? Can I say hi? It's all right. I'm gonna let you make the first move. There you go. Good. I got plenty of these for you. You should be getting pets all day. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You and I, getting out of here and going for a little ride. Come on. Come on. Look at that. You're free. Lead the way. Go on.
At Lucky Dog Ranch, Aussie is given his red training collar.
Try that on. Try that on. Perfect fit as usual. All right, come on. Let's go meet the pack. Lead the way. Lead the way. Come on. Come on, come on. All right. Go on. Go play. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
It takes the Golden Retriever-Collie mix very little time to adjust, even though it's been a long time since he's been around four-legged friends. The same goes for a family in Alhambra, California.
I'm Annie. I'm a marketing manager living in Alhambra. I'm married to Jay, and we have a 16-month-old toddler named Madison. When we're not at work, we really take advantage of the weekends. We like taking Madison out, whether it be to the park, to the beach, to the library, anything that just gets us active and outdoors and enjoying the weekend together.
I've always grown up with dogs, but I haven't had one for the last 10 years, and my wife's never had one, so this is a great time to introduce a dog into our family.
I feel like I've really missed out on that opportunity, and I want to give that opportunity to Madison to grow up with one.
Come here. Come on. Get inside.
In Aussie's new temporary home, it's the right time for training.
All right. Come here, come here, come here. Get up there. Today I'll be doing Aussie's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. What do you know? You know a sit. You know a sit, good. Do you know a down? Wow. Do you stay? Amazing. Do you come? My gosh. Good, come on. He actually has a lot of training. There you go, good. And this is no surprise. He is an owner surrender. He wasn't a home most of his life, so obviously they trained him pretty well. He only needs a few things. You ever heard the word no? No. Show me again. Have you heard the word no?
One of those things is the no command. And Brandon sets about training Aussie in it with the use of a double leash lock-off.
All right, come on, come on. Get up there. The anchor leash is connected to his harness, and the front leash is connected to his martingale collar. When I take a treat and drop it right next to him, no, I simply say the word no, and as he goes for it, I pull him away from it by pulling the front leash. No. Okay, good. All right, same thing. No. No. I repeat this process over and over. No. Okay, good, good. Eventually, I was able to unhook the back leash and drop several treats right in front of him. No. Nope. I could back up 15 feet and simply say the word no, and he would respect the command. He now is trained to the no command. Okay, good, good. So this is gonna be easier than I thought.
Or is it? Being an owner surrender, Aussie, the 8-month-old Golden Retriever-Collie mix, came prepared with some basic training. Now it's time to see how prepared his potential adopters might be.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with the Suede family to see if they're a good match for Aussie.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
Come on in.
They tell me they're a very active couple. They love going to the beach, they love hiking, they love biking. So you just purchased this place, huh?
It's been a long time coming, but yeah.
And now it's about time to have a dog in here.
Yeah.
Did you two ever have dogs growing up?
I never had a dog, but growing up, I felt like that was always a missed opportunity, a void. And now that we have a new home and our little daughter, I just want to give her that opportunity to experience that type of companion and friendship with the dog.
The one thing in this whole situation that gets really tricky is the fact that they have a 15-month-old daughter. As we all know, this is the age spectrum. It's very unpredictable, very hard to control at times. So you can't rely on your little one here to not do sudden movements around a dog. Anytime you incorporate a baby in the mix when a new dog is coming into a household, there has to be a lot of testing going on. You can't just assume that any dog will be okay with a baby. I have rescued a dog recently. He's actually a puppy. He's only about 8-9 months old. Whenever I'm trying to place a dog into a home when there's kids involved, I test the dog's tolerance level around kids, around toddlers, around anything a toddler might do.
Brandon realizes one thing that could help him with that testing is right in front of him.
Is this Madison's blanket?
Yeah.
You mind if I take this back to the ranch?
When Brandon asked for Madison's blanket, I thought it was a little strange.
Oh, sure. Yeah. We were a bit unsure why he would need it, but we knew that something good was going to come from it.
I'm gonna get back to the ranch and start testing him right away.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I feel that Aussie is safe with children, then it's a match. But if I feel that he has any aggression whatsoever, the deal is 100% off.
Before Brandon can begin kid testing Aussie, he has to finish up his training in the 7 common commands.
Is that a heel? That's actually not bad.
When Brandon steps out of the barn to grab something, an unforeseen problem jumps up.
The moment I stepped out, I noticed Aussie started crying. The entire barn is hooked up with security cameras, so I instantly went to a monitor, and what I saw was not a dog who was injured, not a dog who was in some sort of pain. It was a dog going through separation anxiety. It's a psychological issue, and a lot of dogs go through it. This could potentially be the reason Aussie was turned in by his previous family to the shelter.
Come here.
When I got back into the barn, I started petting him, letting him know everything was all right. And I looked back at the barn door, and I realized that his separation anxiety is pretty bad. He scratched that door like it was a wild animal trying to get out. If he was left alone for long enough and he kept scratching at that door, he could potentially rip his nails off. So, obviously, something has to be done about this.
Aussie has been speeding along in the 7 common commands.
Okay,
Until his separation anxiety put the brakes on training.
but there is an age-old method that has been proven to solve some separation anxiety. A special shirt known as the compression shirt.
Come here. Try it on.
The compression shirt is meant to replicate a swaddling feeling where the dog feels more comfortable. So I simply place it on him and wrap it around him nice and snug and watch the magic happen.
Finding initial success in calming Aussie's anxiety with the compression shirt, Brandon decides to incorporate another layer, Madison's blanket.
Stay.
Using a method he calls positive scent association,
There you go.
Brandon gets Aussie familiar with Madison's scent during positive and memorable experiences.
Day after day, I viewed him through the monitor, and he was calm the entire time.
As the days go on, Brandon continues the positive scent association in other parts of everyday life. Little does Aussie realize he's getting to know Madison before he's even met her. Next, he works with the puppy to get him accustomed to the unpredictable behavior of toddlers, in the form of firm but gentle pushing and pulling. To prepare Aussie for the other members of his potential new family, Brandon will have to go outside the ranch, getting him used to Annie and Jay's regular activities such as hiking, biking, and finally, road tripping.
The Suede family tells me that they take a lot of road trips and they want to take their new dog with them. Taking a road trip with a dog for the first time always seems easy until you do it. So obviously Aussie will have to be tested in the backseat of a car for a long period of time. So I hop Aussie in the back seat and we hit the road.
Brandon drives for about an hour before turning around to head back to the ranch.
Lo and behold, he was pretty much sleeping most of the time. Every once in a while, he'd pop his head up to take the view in, look out the window. I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, maybe he's not liking this, but he lay back down. Next thing you know, a 2-hour trip came to an end and it flew by. I would definitely say Aussie does not care whether he's on a couch, a bed, or the backseat of a car. He's content wherever he is.
8-month-old Golden Retriever-Collie mix Aussie has overcome his separation anxiety and completed his training in the 7 common commands. The puppy has also been acclimated to the lifestyle of his potential adoptive family. But Brandon still needs assurance about one vital element.
When you bring a dog into a house with a toddler, you have to do a lot of testing. You have to be 100% convinced that this dog is not only safe with toddlers, but kids a little bit older. So I called a friend of mine up to bring her kids over.
Hi.
Hi. Let me start off by saying that I have seen absolutely no aggression from Aussie whatsoever. I would never bring a kid into the mix if I was not convinced that Aussie was already going to do well with them. But I need to see with my own 2 eyes, because if I didn't test it and something happened, I would never forgive myself. The way I set this up is I separate both kids from the dog with a baby gate. Just in case I saw any form of aggression, the dog actually can't get to the kids. Safety first, no matter what. I started with AJ first. She's the older one. Now together, we're going to say, sit. I have her work Aussie behind the fence. I have her make him sit, and I see he's wagging his tail. He's very content. He's happy doing this. Then I have her feed him. I show her exactly how to feed him. I don't want her fingers going inside the mouth. I have her open the flat palm, and this way his teeth cannot clamp down on the full hand, just in case. She follows my lead very well. She's listening, and Aussie is very attentive to her.
Good job.
So next up was Kieran. He's 2 years old. Put your hand flat out like that. Oh my gosh, there you go. And Aussie very gently takes a treat out of his hand. Everything I'm seeing here is good, but we're still behind the fence. So I went ahead and hooked Aussie up on a leash and brought both kids over. And once again, they worked him.
Down.
There you go. Now give him a treat. And they fed him over and over. Good. AJ got into it pretty well, and Aussie, he showed absolutely no signs of aggression. From what I've seen so far, I would definitely deem Aussie safe with kids, but these 2 kids are not Madison. Aussie has to prove that he's safe with Madison before he can meet his new forever family.
8-month-old Aussie has proven himself fully capable of being around kids. Now it's time to see if one toddler in particular is okay with being around him.
Today's a big day for Aussie. It's the day he gets to finally meet his new forever family.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
A surprise you?
Yeah, surprise.
Yes.
He had Aussie. We were so surprised and so happy at the same time to meet him for the first time.
He looks so beautiful.
I feel like we've been waiting for so long to meet him, and I think it was just like a perfect moment. It was like he was a part of the family already. It just felt so natural. I don't even know how to explain it.
I let them finish having their moment, but I had to remind them that the family has not been formed until I'm convinced that Aussie and the baby get along. As I walk Aussie over to Madison in her child's pen, my nerves are actually kind of shaking because If this really doesn't work, I feel like I'm the one who failed.
Any kiss? Kiss?
Aussie, who is that?
Look.
Aussie approached Madison's gate very slowly, very politely.
Like Aussie?
There you go. You like him?
Aussie sat there and stared right in Madison's eyes. He was looking into the eyes of a new member of his family.
Soon, Madison leaves the safety of the playpen and gets closer and more familiar with Aussie, until eventually they get nice and cozy on the couch.
And at that point, that was definitely all I needed to see. Come here. It's not a treat. It's something else.
Having passed his final test, Aussie is rewarded with his green graduation collar.
I know. You thought it was a treat, but guess what? It's something better.
I think Brandon found the most perfect dog for us. We want to, take good care of him and really make him feel like he's, one of us. And we look forward to the future of Aussie.
He's all yours. Take care of him.
Thank you.
Seeing their bond continue to grow throughout our first meeting was great. And I just expect that to continue to grow.
Yeah, a new family member.
Nothing is more magical than seeing a puppy and a baby together. Two innocent souls completely content, while a chaotic and complicated world continues to turn all around them. And as these two grow up together, they'll teach each other the important things in life. Things like loyalty, family bond, and unconditional love.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.